What is payment holiday? Payment holiday is the ability for you to take a break from your responsibility of repaying back your debt to your creditor. Everyone can apply, but not everyone can qualify. If you have been honoring your debt with your financial institution over the years, then you might have a better chance of qualifying for this payment holiday. If you have not been honoring your repayment, then I'm afraid you might not be qualified. If, for instance, you have been honoring your repayment and at this crucial time, your salary is not certain, meaning you are not going to get paid for the month of the crisis. First thing you need to do, you need to approach your employer and request for a letter stating that you are not going to be getting paid for whichever month. Then you can call the bank and explain to them and give them a proof that you have been affected. Many financial institutions have sent out letters, emails to their clients informing them of what step they can take to mend this financial crisis. If you have not been contacted by your bank, you can contact them. But don't let's rely on the payment holiday, because the payment holiday might attract penalties, fees, or interest. In a normal circumstance, if you are taking a payment holiday without probably a financial crisis or a global crisis, definitely you will be paying interest on the break that you intend to take. But in terms of this crisis, I'm not quite sure if you'll still be liable for the interest or for the fees or whatsoever the bank might term it. If you are still able to fulfill your obligations by honoring your debt, I will strongly advise you to continue. Don't take this payment holiday if you are not being affected negatively. In a normal circumstance, if you are taking a payment holiday without probably a financial crisis or a global crisis, definitely you will be paying interest on the break that you intend to take. But in terms of this crisis, I'm not quite sure if you'll still be liable for the interest or for the fees or whatsoever the bank might term it. If you are still able to fulfill your obligations by honoring your debt, I will strongly advise you to continue. Don't take this payment holiday if you are not being affected negatively. According to the articles that I have gone through, I discovered that if you take a payment holiday here in South Africa, you will be liable for the interest over that period of time when you took the payment holiday. And that time you took will be added on or after the end of your term. Say, for instance, you are supposed to pay in 10 months, it will come to 13 months because you've taken 3 months interval in between, and the 3 months will be added to the end of your term, which makes it 13 months. The good thing about it is that it will not impact or affect your credit rating with a credit bureau, and you will not have a bad record with the credit bureau. But the thing that you need to know carefully is the interest that it will occur during those breaks. Take it into consideration. So if you have the financial muscle, continue to honor your debt. Continue to honor your repayment so as to avoid unnecessary interest charge. Because at the end of your repayment, your interest will be more, because your interest will be spread alongside with the balance of the month that you need to pay for. So if you have not been contacted by your financial institution or your credit provider, contact them if you need it. If you don't need to contact them. Just pay your repayment, honor your repayment, and you might not be liable to pay any extra charges. So that is it on payment holiday. If there is anything or any questions that I have not treated on the payment holiday issue, please leave a comment below or ask us some questions. Send an email to info@endlessprop.co.za. As you can see on your screen, info@endlessprop.co.za, and we will be very glad and very happy to attend to any questions you might have. Thank you. God bless. God bless Endless Properties. Amen.